Hi guys, my name is Silas and today we are going to look at OLTP versus OLAP. So by definition, OLTP simply means online transactional processing, whereas OLAP means online analytical processing. So that is the definition, but let's give an example where your boss asks you to produce a report from these tables. So he wants you to produce a report that would show how much each employee sold within this year by month. So what would you do? Looking at these tables, which one looks more easy to pick this report from? Is it the one on the left or the tables on the right? So these tables on the right, you could see that they are on their own. I don't want to use the concept of data warehousing for people that don't understand so much at this point. So the table on the left is quite easy to pick this report from. Why? Because it looks like it's being summarized already for you. So if you can plug this table in to a reporting tool like Power BI or Excel, you could easily report from this. So if we go back, you would see that the table on the left looks more like an OLAP system. So that's OLAP. And the ones on the right is OLTP, transactional. So what is the difference? The difference between online analytical processing, which is OLAP or OLAP, and OLTP, which is online transactional processing, is that OLAP or OLAP is designed for analysis or reporting, and mainly they are designed to cater for what happened in the past, and it also has a huge set of data, whereas OLTP is transactional, like now. Can I get this information right now? So let's look at the differences between the two. What are the differences between OLTP and OLAP? So you can see on the left hand side, we know OLTP is online transactional processing. You could see that it handles recent operational data. So what does this mean? This means that OLTP is used to handle the day-to-day transactions, whereas OLAP handles all historical data. So on the system for OLAP, we would have data that spans across months or even sometimes years and years of data. Another difference is OLTP uses simple queries like update, insert, and delete, whereas OLAP uses complex queries. So what do we mean by complex queries? So things like joins, subqueries, CTEs, and so on. We could use that to produce a data set for reporting in an OLAP system. Another difference is faster processing speeds. So basically, OLTP has a faster processing speed compared to OLAP. OLAP is usually slower. So by that, the response time for OLTP is, I think it's in milliseconds. Whereas OLAP, it could take from seconds to minutes, or even I've seen systems that are longer than that. That takes a lot of time to give you the output of your query. Another difference is it requires read-write operations, whereas OLAP requires only read operations. Another one is for day-to-day operations. So online transactional processing is basically used for the day-to-day transaction. I'll give you an example. All the hotels or all the retail stores that you visit, let's say for example the Tesco's and the rest, when you go in there and you want to buy something, the person on the till would scan it and issue you a receipt. those records go into OLTP, whereas OLAP is not designed that way. So OLAP is used basically to make decisions from large data sources, not just from one data source. It could be one, sometimes it could be one, sometimes it could be more than one data source. So let's look at some examples of OLTP systems. The first one we have is CRM systems like Dynamics 365. Another one is POS till systems. TM machines as well is an OLTP system. Online booking systems. So an example of OLAP system: Amazon Redshift, Snowflake, data warehouse, so basically data warehouses, Integrate.io, and so on. So guys, this is just a brief explanation of OLAP system and OLTP. Please like and subscribe, and also leave a comment if you have any questions to ask me. Thank you so much. Bye.